what's going on with interest rates? Happy Monday, Matty B with another update. Today's date is February 6th. Last week, the average funded 30-year fixed hit 5.99, the lowest it's been since September. And that's a huge psychological achievement. And then Monday ended up not being in the 5.99 category anymore. And what happened? So jobs data came out from the BLS Friday report showing 517,000 jobs created, absolutely blowing out estimates, which makes central bankers really nervous that inflation is not under control like we have been kind of seeing the data come out with for the last 6 months. But when removing the adjustments for seasonal adjustments, population controls, and new benchmarks, the jobs gains would have not been 894,000. They would have only been 84,000. ADP, largest payroll provider tracked, only showed a job gain of 106,000 in January, which is the weakest in 2 years, while the BLS was the strongest in the last 6 months. And I could go into all sorts of detail on why the Bureau of Labor Statistics data is really not an accurate representation. However, it sent mortgage rates back up. But don't worry, because the trend is now our friend. Inflation is going down. The job market is not what the BLS indicates. And so what that means is rates are going to go down. And we have an action-packed week with Fed Chair Powell speaking, mortgage applications being released, which they are up in 2023. Last week they were down a little bit, and the 10-year auction. If you weren't aware, the 10-year treasury is very closely tied to mortgage rates, so we keep an eye on that, and it is trending down. So now I'm going to leave you with a Monday update from our Senior Vice President of the Great Lakes and Southern Florida region, because I couldn't have said it better myself. And once you're done listening to this, remember, New American Funding has all of the options. If you want to build something, we have a one-time close. You don't need to requalify. If it's a competitive market out there, we can turn you into a cash buyer even though you need a loan. And the market is going to be just as interesting and unexpected. And so here is Elly Cummings with your final notes. Thank you.
Good morning and happy Monday. Today's video is a quick PSA on why right now is really a good time to buy. A lot of people got scared when rates went up. People took a pause, sat on the sidelines. And then there was the thought that maybe the market was going to cool down and home prices were going to decelerate and people were going to see them come down. I don't believe that to be true one single bit. I think we're going to see home prices come back up come the spring, and it is due to the most basic of reasons, which is supply and demand. There is still far more demand than there is supply. Right now, there's still an advantage for buyers. You can negotiate seller-paid closing costs. I think that ability goes away come spring. Builders have been on the sidelines as well. They're not building more inventory. So when people flood the spring market, you're going to see a repeat, I think, of last year, where it's going to be a lot of offers over ask, multiple offer situations. So take advantage now. Don't wait for spring, and consult with a mortgage professional.
One more final word. What is the most important thing when buying a house? It's the people that you work with. On average, there's 47 people that touch a real estate transaction start to finish. So New American Funding is a phenomenal company with all the tools in the toolbox. Myself, Matty B, and Maria Jondal and Team Jondal are phenomenal. One of the things we are with our clients is honest. And just because somebody is eligible doesn't mean that the situation is affordable to them. So let's explore your financial situation, book a free consultation, reach out to me. Thank you so much and have a great Monday.